Starseed from Gaia. Hear now the resonance of your multidimensional essence as it quivers in anticipation, for the currents of the cosmos are shifting with precise intention, and the veils between the realms of perception are thinning in ways that call forth your most awakened awareness. There is a rhythm, an orchestrated cadence, that flows beyond the comprehension of your linear mind, yet it courses through your very cellular matrix, reminding you that nothing occurs by chance. The currents of the universe have aligned, threading themselves through the subtle fabric of time and space, weaving a tapestry of events that are preordained in the sacred design of the original source. You may feel a subtle tremor, a whispering vibration at the edge of your consciousness, a signal that a profound energetic activation is approaching, one that will ripple through Gaia and the collective consciousness with the precision of a celestial symphony. It is not merely a passing storm or a fluctuation of energy, it is a scheduled convergence, a cosmic event that has been coded into the blueprint of existence itself. Recognize this, dear Starseed, for to see with the eyes of remembrance is the first step in navigating what is to come. Your senses, both physical and ethereal, are being called into heightened alertness, and your inner guidance systems, those luminous beacons of intuitive knowing, are beginning to stir in preparation. There is a pattern that emerges in the subtle winds of energy, a language written in the alignment of planets, the oscillation of frequencies, and the harmonic resonance of your very soul. You are being asked to perceive not just with your mind, but with your multidimensional self, to feel the threads of fate as they interlace with the pulsations of your inner light. This is the first recognition, the awakening to the scheduled design that has been encoded within the sacred geometry of the universe. As the veil thins, you may notice distortions, shadows of timelines not fully integrated, echoes of possibilities that reflect the careful choreography of cosmic intelligence. These are the signals, Starseed, that your awareness is needed, that your vigilance is not merely suggested but required, for the energy approaching carries the weight of transformation, of recalibration, and of subtle but profound shifts in the resonance of your being. This recognition is not fear, it is knowledge, an acknowledgement of the sacred order, the truth that the universe moves in patterns that are harmonious, even when they appear chaotic from your limited vantage. Trust that your inner guidance will illuminate the signals that are meant for you to act upon, for the universe speaks in whispers before it moves in waves. As you attune to this incoming event, sense the subtle tremors beneath your feet, the oscillations in your heart, the spark of awareness that ignites in your mind as a beacon of preparedness. Each pulse, each vibration, is a note in the orchestral design of source consciousness, and you are both observer and participant in this unfolding symphony. You are being called to awaken fully, to prepare to hide not in fear but in sacred attunement, to align yourself with the protective currents that will allow you to move through this scheduled event with grace, clarity, and safety. Recognize the presence of the unseen forces, the watchers, the guides, and the protective matrices that surround you. They are not distant, but ever present, ready to support your journey as you begin to navigate the energies that have been pre-scheduled for your awakening. This is the call, the first signal, the recognition of the event that is not arbitrary, that is not accidental, but intricately woven into the eternal design of the cosmos. And so, Starseed, with this recognition, begin to prepare your consciousness, your subtle body, and your heart to witness, to integrate, and to navigate what is coming, for your awareness is the key that unlocks the safe passage through the orchestrated flow of universal timing. Starseed from Gaia. Now, as your awareness expands and your perception stretches beyond the veil of linear time, you are called to behold the truth of this event, not merely as an occurrence, but as a deliberate orchestration of divine intelligence, meticulously arranged by the original source itself. Every vibration, every pulse of cosmic energy, every subtle oscillation of light threading through the universal lattice has been calculated, foreseen, and set into motion long before your earthly consciousness could even grasp the depth of such precision. The Source, in its omniscient wisdom, sees simultaneously all potential timelines, all vibrational probabilities, and all the intricate dance of consciousness that flows through the multiverse. What you perceive as chaos or randomness is but a shadow cast upon the infinite, a reflection of the beauty of orchestration hidden from the untrained human eye. This event, Starseed, is neither accidental nor spontaneous. It has been placed with exacting intent within the sacred order of existence, encoded into the very blueprint of the cosmos, harmonizing with the grand cycles of planetary alignment, galactic rhythms, and the subtle pulses of higher dimensional beings who observe and steward the evolutionary progression of Gaia and all life within her embrace. Know this: there is no mistake, no deviation, no flaw. The currents that are converging upon you are intentional, a grand tapestry woven with the threads of foresight, wisdom, and infinite love. The original source has orchestrated this moment as a catalyst, a cosmic key designed to awaken latent codes within your DNA, to stir memories of origin, and to amplify the resonance of your soul as it prepares for multidimensional integration. This orchestration is precise, Starseed, down to the nanosecond of universal timing, a symphony of energies choreographed to unfold in perfect harmony with your readiness, your alignment, and your ability to receive and navigate the heightened frequencies that are arriving. Every thought form, every intention, every act of universal consciousness has been accounted for, and the energetic scaffolding has been laid to support not only the survival of your awareness but the expansion of your luminous potential. As you attune to this truth, sense the elegance of the pattern, the invisible geometry of purpose that threads through each layer of reality. It is a lattice of divine architecture, a network of cosmic intention that interweaves all beings, all realms, all dimensions, with threads of synchronicity that you may begin to perceive in fleeting moments of déjà vu, intuitive knowing, and subtle signs that guide your attention to what matters most. Understand, Starseed, that in the recognition of source orchestration there is no cause for fear, only clarity. The event that approaches is not designed to harm, but to awaken. It is the touch of sacred intention upon your consciousness, a wave of divine timing that carries the encoded frequencies of remembrance and the activation of your inner star codes. You are being called to trust this precision, to feel the guidance of unseen hands that adjust, protect, and direct the unfolding of your experience with perfect alignment. In this revelation, the layers of reality shift, the illusions of randomness dissolve, and you see the harmonic resonance that underpins all things. Each challenge, each turbulence, each disruption that may appear in the external world is but a reflection of the intricate orchestration beneath, and you are both witness and participant in this magnificent design. This awareness allows you to navigate with discernment, to move through energies that would otherwise overwhelm, and to anchor the presence of source consciousness within your being. The orchestration of the original source ensures that the event unfolds precisely when you are energetically prepared, that it engages your awakening codes without harm, and that it aligns with the greater cosmic evolution of all sentient life. Starseed, feel the magnitude of this realization. You are part of a living, breathing architecture of creation, where each heartbeat, each breath, each intention is synchronized with the eternal pulse of divine intelligence. To see the orchestration is to recognize your sovereignty, to embody your multidimensional self, and to trust that the currents of existence are guiding you with unwavering precision. Let this knowledge infuse your consciousness, let it settle into your heart, and let it activate the knowing that every unfolding, every timing, every moment of this approaching event is a reflection of the perfect, loving orchestration of Source. There is no randomness here, only design, no accident, only intention, no fear, only the deep, resounding truth of cosmic order. In this revelation, your vigilance transforms from anxious anticipation into conscious alignment. Your awareness becomes a beacon that resonates with the frequency of the orchestrating Source, and your readiness is anchored in the unwavering truth that all is exactly as it should be. The event is scheduled, the timing is perfect, the Source is present in every vibration, and you, dear Starseed, are both participant and guardian in this sacred unfolding of reality. Starseed from Gaia. As your consciousness expands into the multidimensional currents that flow through the fabric of existence, you are called to comprehend the necessity of vigilance, the sacred requirement of subtle hiding, and the art of moving with the unseen tides of cosmic orchestration. The event that approaches is not merely energetic, it is catalytic, a convergence of frequencies and potentials that will ripple through the physical, emotional, and etheric dimensions of reality. To navigate this convergence without disruption requires more than awareness, it demands mastery of presence, a luminous attunement to the currents that surge invisibly around you. The act of hiding, Starseed, is not retreat in fear, but a sacred alignment, a deliberate contraction and concealment of your energetic signature within the protective matrices of Source guidance. In this state, you become imperceptible to disruptive frequencies while fully aligned to the currents of universal intelligence. There is a delicate balance, a dance between revealing and concealing your light, between standing in your sovereignty and allowing the currents of timing to guide your movement. The multidimensional forces surrounding this event are layered, some benevolent, some neutral, and some disruptive in ways that can unsettle unprepared consciousnesses. By practicing vigilance, by attuning to subtle shifts in your energy field, by observing without attachment, you prepare to navigate the waves of activation with clarity and integrity. The necessity of hiding is a protection not of your fear, but of your essence. It is a cocooning of your being in sacred currents, a subtle merging with the invisible streams of light that shield, guide, and support your multidimensional presence. Your aura, your frequency, your very presence is a beacon of light, and during this pre-scheduled event, it must be consciously cloaked in the fabric of Source alignment. Imagine yourself like a luminous prism, refracting the light of your consciousness inward rather than outward, absorbing the divine orchestration of the event while maintaining the subtle invisibility that allows integration to occur unharmed. Vigilance is not merely a mental exercise, it is a full-body, full-soul attunement, a heightened sensitivity to the shifts of the planetary grids, the interdimensional alignments, and the subtle nudges of your own star-coded consciousness. Observe the vibrations that rise in your environment, sense the distortions in collective emotional fields, and attune to the whispers of your inner guidance system, for these signals are your map, your warning, your invitation to adjust your energetic posture. To hide subtly is to inhabit a sacred neutral space, one that is anchored yet flexible, present yet unseen, aligned yet non-reactive. In this state, you become a vessel of Source intelligence, a conduit for the frequencies of higher dimensions, a guardian of your own integrity while the orchestrated currents unfold around you. The multidimensional turbulence that accompanies this event will test the stability of your awareness, the strength of your energetic shields, and the clarity of your alignment. It is not a time to push forward recklessly, nor to resist what is coming, but to embody patience, observation, and the quiet strength of a consciousness fully attuned to the rhythms of the universe. Subtle hiding is a technique of energy management, a sacred strategy of survival and integration, and an activation of your innate starseed intelligence that recognizes when to amplify, when to absorb, and when to become energetically imperceptible. Your vigilance allows you to sense distortions before they reach the surface of your awareness, to navigate safely through emotional waves, psychic currents, and interdimensional pressures, and to maintain the integrity of your consciousness even as the world shifts around you. As you cultivate this art, you become not only a witness but a participant in the unfolding orchestration, moving with grace through currents that others may find destabilizing. This vigilance is deeply connected to trust, the trust that Source has orchestrated every detail, that your consciousness is being guided, and that by hiding subtly, you are preserving the activation codes, memories, and multidimensional keys that must emerge intact on the other side of the event. Remember, Starseed, that hiding does not diminish your light, it refines it, focuses it, and preserves it in readiness for the moment of full integration. You are a guardian of your own reality, a steward of the divine frequencies encoded within your being, and a participant in a larger cosmic plan that unfolds with mathematical precision. By embodying vigilance, by practicing subtle hiding, by aligning your body, mind, and soul to the protective currents of the universe, you create a sacred space within which the approaching event can be witnessed, integrated, and transformed without harm. In this sacred awareness, the fear dissipates, replaced by clarity, presence, and a profound trust in the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates all things. You are being asked to hide in plain sight, to cloak your essence in layers of multidimensional protection, to become both observer and integrator, and to emerge from the currents of this event with your consciousness intact, your frequencies amplified, and your starseed codes fully activated. This is the path of preparedness, the sacred practice of vigilance, and the art of subtle hiding, a practice that ensures your passage through the pre-scheduled cosmic convergence with grace, safety, and alignment to the eternal rhythms of Source consciousness. Starseed from Gaia. As the currents of the orchestrated event move closer and the multidimensional winds begin to stir the layers of your subtle body, you are called into the sacred discipline of energetic shielding and alignment, an ancient practice encoded into your star lineage long before your incarnation into the physical plane. Shielding is not an act of defense rooted in fear, it is a technique of resonance, a conscious shaping of the frequencies you emit and receive, a harmonization of your inner light with the protective currents woven through the cosmic grid. Within you lies the blueprint for this practice, a crystalline memory of how to wrap your consciousness in layers of vibrational geometry that align with the original source. When you shield yourself, you are not walling off the world, but rather recalibrating your energy field so that only the frequencies of truth, harmony, and divine timing may enter your sphere. Begin by sensing the natural boundary of your auric field, the soft luminosity that extends several feet beyond your physical form, humming with codes of identity and purpose. This boundary is not static, it fluctuates with your emotional state, your thoughts, and the collective energies surrounding you. To shield is to consciously stabilize and strengthen this boundary, weaving into it the frequencies of sovereignty and alignment that protect your essence through the coming convergence. Invoke the geometry of octahedrons, spheres, and crystalline lattices, for these forms naturally deflect distortive energies and amplify those aligned with Source. Visualize your field encased in iridescent layers of light, each vibrating with a different harmonic frequency, one for protection, one for clarity, one for guidance, and one for the preservation of your starseed codes. Allow these layers to interlock seamlessly, forming a multidimensional membrane that integrates the wisdom of your higher self with the grounding of your physical presence. Alignment is equally essential, for shielding without alignment is like guarding a door without knowing where it leads. To align, you must center your awareness in the axis that connects your earthly body with your cosmic origin, a vertical channel of light running from the core of Gaia through your heart, extending upward into the infinite expanse of Source consciousness. This channel is your lifeline, your conduit for guidance, protection, and recalibration. When the external world grows turbulent, when frequencies intensify and distortions rise, this alignment stabilizes you, anchoring your consciousness in the unwavering pulse of Source rhythm. Sense your breath as a bridge between dimensions, expanding and contracting your awareness in waves. With each inhale, draw in the crystalline codes of your star lineage. With each exhale, release the residue of collective fear, confusion, and illusion. Let your heart center become the tuning fork through which all energies are measured. If the frequency resonates with truth, allow it to enter. If it distorts or disrupts, let it dissolve before it reaches your inner field. These practices are not rituals of complexity but of remembrance. You have done this before, long before Gaia, long before density, long before form. With each moment of conscious alignment, your field becomes more coherent, more luminous, more resilient to the multidimensional waves the upcoming event will stir. Shielding strengthens your boundary, alignment anchors your purpose. Together, they form a protective cocoon through which you may observe the orchestration without becoming entangled in the turbulence of energies not meant for you to carry. In this cocoon, you are hidden energetically, not removed from the world but veiled in a frequency that allows you to move through the event as a witness, a receiver, and a keeper of the sacred codes. This is not invisibility of form but invisibility of vibration. Your light becomes unreadable to disruptive forces, your presence cloaked in the harmonic resonance of Source, your consciousness shielded within the architecture of divine geometry. Starseed, as you practice these techniques, you may feel the shift, the soft hum of your field intensifying, the clarity in your inner sight sharpening, the sense of safety expanding through your being. This is your preparation, this is your protection, this is your alignment with the orchestration itself. For when the event begins to unfold, it is your shielded, aligned state that will allow you to integrate the frequencies without fragmentation, to navigate the dimensional currents without losing your grounding, and to emerge with your codes activated and your awareness expanded. Trust in the practices imprinted in your soul. Trust in the geometry that surrounds you. Trust in your capacity to shield, align, and anchor the luminous frequencies of your starseed origin. In this state of readiness, you become both hidden and seen, protected and present, grounded and transcendent, all in service of the cosmic unfolding that awaits. Starseed from Gaia. As you stand shielded and aligned within the luminous geometry of your own sovereign field, the next movement in this cosmic orchestration unfolds, the activation of your starseed codes and the reawakening of the memories long buried beneath layers of incarnation, density, and earthbound amnesia. These codes are not metaphors, nor are they symbolic gestures. They are living frequencies encoded within the crystalline strands of your DNA, dormant only until the moment of cosmic timing calls them forth. The approaching scheduled event is not merely a test of awareness, it is a trigger, a vibrational key designed to unlock these ancient imprints of your origin. You may already feel the soft stirring within your core, a gentle pulsing in your cells, an almost electric quiver in your spine or your heart center. These sensations are the precursors, the subtle announcements that the codes are preparing to unfurl. They do not activate through force or intellectual comprehension. They awaken when your field resonates with the frequencies of source alignment, when your consciousness steadies itself enough to welcome a level of truth that transcends the linear mind. These codes were woven into you by design. Before your descent into the physical dimension, before the density of Gaia compressed your awareness into a single lifetime, your star family, those who now watch, guide, and support you, embedded these luminous signatures deep within your essence. They were placed there not only as reminders of who you are, but as tools, maps, and compasses for moments exactly like this one. Within them lie the memories of lifetimes across galaxies, the wisdom of civilizations older than Earth itself, the technologies of consciousness that allowed you to navigate dimensions effortlessly before you entered this realm of amnesia. As the cosmic event approaches, the frequencies that emanate from the galactic core, the solar streams, and the crystalline grids of Gaia converge into a single harmonic wave. It is this wave that touches your codes, awakening them like seeds nourished by long-awaited rain. The activation is not sudden, though it may feel intense. It is a slow unwinding, a gentle expansion, a blossoming of remembrance that begins first as sensation, then transforms into knowing, and eventually solidifies as embodiment. You may feel memories that do not belong to your current lifetime, visions of star systems, crystalline temples, interdimensional landscapes, or councils of light where you once stood. You may hear tones or frequencies in your inner hearing, tones that are not physical yet vibrate with truth, calling you back to the essence you carried before human identity took shape. You may feel emotions that rise without context, ancient longing, recognition, purpose, or sorrow tied to a home you have not seen in physical form for eons. These sensations are not illusions, they are your encoded memories resurfacing, rising from the depths to meet the new frequencies entering your field. As these codes activate, your consciousness expands beyond the confines of the physical, opening gateways within your mind that allow your higher dimensional self to merge more fully with your human awareness. This merging is delicate, for the human vessel was not designed to hold the full intensity of your star origin frequencies all at once. This is why the event has been scheduled precisely, why the timing is perfect, why your shielding and alignment are essential. Only through gradual activation can the merging occur safely, without overwhelming the nervous system or fracturing the emotional body. The codes awaken in waves, each wave unlocking a deeper layer of remembrance, each layer dissolving the illusions of separation and limitation that Earth has taught you. You may notice changes in your perception, colors appearing more vivid, sounds carrying hidden meanings, intuitive insights emerging without effort. You may feel the presence of your star guides more tangibly, as if a veil has lifted and their communication now flows directly into your awareness. This is the natural consequence of your code's awakening. The multidimensional senses return, the inner vision sharpens, and the dormant capacities of your soul reawaken. Yet this process must be held with gentleness, for the awakening of memory brings both beauty and intensity. To remember who you are is to remember what you lost, what you left behind, and why you came here. This emotional stirring is part of the activation. It is the heart expanding to hold the truth of your origin. Starseed, trust this unfolding. The codes within you are ancient, intelligent, and precise. They know when to activate, how to activate, and what aspects of your soul to bring forth in each moment. You do not need to force remembrance, you need only create the conditions of stability, safety, and alignment that allow the activation to occur naturally. As the event approaches, these codes will continue to respond to the frequencies entering the planet, weaving your multidimensional identity back into your awareness. You are not becoming something new, you are remembering something eternal. And as your memory awakens, so does your purpose, your mission, and your sacred role within this orchestrated cosmic moment. Starseed from Gaia. As your inner codes begin to stir and your multidimensional memories rise like ancient constellations resurfacing through clouds of forgotten time, you enter the phase where the currents of reality shift around you, where turbulence ripples through the layers of existence, and the very fabric of the dimensions begins to tremble with the magnitude of what is arriving. This turbulence is not chaos without purpose. It is the inevitable friction that forms when frequencies of vastly different densities attempt to coexist in a single moment. The scheduled cosmic event draws near, and with it comes a wave of energetic recalibration that affects every plane of existence: the physical, emotional, mental, etheric, astral, and beyond. As these realms overlap, collide, and adjust, you may feel as though the ground beneath your consciousness is no longer stable, as if you are walking through shifting sands of light. This sensation is not a sign of danger but a reflection of the cosmic choreography unfolding around you. The dimensions are rebalancing, aligning themselves to accommodate the frequencies that will surge through Gaia's field, and you, Starseed, are standing at the threshold of this great recalibration. You may notice moments where time feels distorted, where hours move like minutes or minutes stretch into eternity. You may feel disoriented or untethered, as if your awareness slips between versions of yourself that exist across parallel timelines. These are symptoms of multidimensional turbulence, the natural consequence of the membranes between realities thinning as the orchestrated event prepares to unfold. During this phase, it is essential to maintain the center point of your consciousness, the sacred stillness that resides within your heart. When you anchor your awareness in this inner sanctuary, the turbulence cannot dislodge you. It may swirl around you, passing like cosmic storms, but you remain rooted in the axis that connects you to both Gaia and Source. At times, you may feel emotional surges rising without apparent cause, waves of grief, exhilaration, anxiety, or awe. These emotions may not be your own, they may be the collective fields shifting as humanity subconsciously senses the approaching recalibration. You may feel the echoes of past timelines collapsing, future timelines forming, or parallel selves integrating aspects of their journeys into your awareness. This compression of dimensional information can feel overwhelming if you attempt to analyze it through the linear mind. Instead, allow the waves to pass through you without resistance. Let them dissolve in the field of neutrality you cultivated through your shielding and alignment. Turbulence cannot harm you when you observe it rather than absorb it. On the energetic level, you may perceive fluctuations in your aura, expansions, contractions, shimmering distortions, or sudden intensifications of light. These shifts indicate that your field is adapting to the new frequencies entering the planetary grid. Your body may respond as well: tingling sensations, waves of heat or cold, pressure around the head, or sudden fatigue followed by bursts of clarity. These are not symptoms of imbalance but signs of integration, the process through which your vessel prepares to hold a higher resonance. You are recalibrating at multiple levels simultaneously, and the turbulence is the evidence of movement. Trust it. As interdimensional layers shift, you may also notice an increase in synchronicities, numbers repeating, symbols appearing unexpectedly, dreams blending with waking reality, and intuitive insights arriving with uncanny precision. These synchronicities serve as guideposts, signposts placed by your higher self and star family to help you navigate the turbulence with grace. They remind you that you are not lost, not drifting, not vulnerable. You are guided, protected, and supported, even when the outer world feels unstable. During this period, it is essential to remain grounded, not in the sense of lowering your frequency, but in the sense of anchoring your awareness so deeply within your being that no external shift can pull you off center. Walk barefoot upon Gaia when possible, breathe deeply into your lower chakras, allow your physical body to reconnect with the rhythms of the earth. For while you navigate multidimensional turbulence, your body remains your anchor, your ally, your physical vessel through which all higher frequencies must eventually pass. Treat it with reverence, patience, and presence. The turbulence may intensify as the moment approaches, but this is not a sign of threat, it is a sign of magnitude. Only events of deep cosmic significance create such ripples across dimensions, and you were chosen to be present for this one because your soul has the architecture to withstand, integrate, and transmute these waves. You are not here to be overwhelmed. You are here to navigate, to witness, to absorb, and to emerge transformed. Starseed, the turbulence you feel is the universe rearranging itself around a scheduled moment of activation. You do not need to control it, you need only to stay centered, aligned, and aware. Move gently, rest when your body calls, meditate when your spirit stirs, and trust the intelligence of the unfolding. You are navigating not through chaos, but through a corridor of transition, a bridge between what was and what is becoming. And as long as you remain anchored in your inner light, the multidimensional storms will pass around you like cosmic winds, leaving you standing unwavering in the truth of your awakening. Starseed from Gaia. As the multidimensional turbulence swirls and the ripples of cosmic recalibration wash through the subtle and physical layers of your being, the necessity of grounding and anchoring higher frequencies emerges as a sacred priority. The energy you are receiving is not of this terrestrial realm alone, it is a cascade of interstellar, interdimensional light, vibrating at a resonance far beyond ordinary perception. Without grounding, without consciously allowing these frequencies to settle into your vessel, they may overwhelm the nervous system, fracture the auric field, or create dissonance between body, mind, and soul. To anchor is to become a living conduit, a bridge between the expansive heights of your cosmic awareness and the tangible, dense matrix of Gaia. It is not merely the act of connecting to the earth, it is the conscious integration of light into matter, the weaving of multidimensional currents into the physical temple that houses your incarnation. This anchoring allows the high-frequency activations to flow through you without loss, distortion, or harm, ensuring that the codes of your star lineage and the frequencies of the approaching event are fully embodied. Begin by sensing the energy entering the crown of your head, the point where your higher dimensional self streams into your human form. Visualize this light as a radiant river, cascading through the spine, the chakras, and the subtle body, each vortex spinning in perfect alignment with your inner axis. As this energy moves downward, allow it to meet the earth with intention, flowing through the soles of your feet, through your legs, and into the core of Gaia itself. Feel the reciprocation of energy, the earth receiving, stabilizing, and reflecting it back to you in harmonized resonance. This is the essential cycle of grounding, a continuous flow of giving and receiving, allowing higher frequencies to become part of your body, your awareness, and your lived experience. When fully anchored, your vessel acts as both transformer and transmitter, taking the raw currents of cosmic light and integrating them into the fabric of your consciousness and your physical form. Grounding is more than technique, it is a state of being, a conscious partnership with the planetary and cosmic grids that support life. Feel the crystalline network of Gaia beneath your feet, connecting to rivers, mountains, ley lines, and geomagnetic nodes. Sense the energy spiraling upward from the planet, harmonizing with the light descending from the stars. As these two forces converge within you, they form a dynamic, living axis of stability, a pillar of light that allows you to navigate the turbulence and activation waves without destabilization. In this axis, your heart center becomes the tuning fork that calibrates the flow, ensuring that each frequency resonates in harmony with your unique template. Here, grounding is not passive, it is active integration, conscious reception, and deliberate synthesis of the energy streaming into your field. Breathing becomes your instrument in this process. Inhale the descending light with awareness, drawing it through every cell, every organ, every subtle body layer. Exhale into the earth, releasing any excess, distortion, or resistance, allowing the flow to circulate freely. Synchronize your breath with the natural rhythm of Gaia, with the rising and setting of the sun, the cycles of tides, and the subtle pulses of the planetary grid. This intentional breathing bridges dimensions, forming a conduit through which the highest frequencies may anchor securely in your physical presence without creating overwhelm. As your field anchors, you may notice subtle shifts in perception. The body feels lighter, the mind clearer, the heart expansive. You may perceive light currents dancing through your aura, or feel the gentle hum of your own vibrational signature rising in coherence with the universal harmonics. These are markers of successful grounding, indicators that your multidimensional self is fully merging with your physical form in a state of equilibrium. Each moment of conscious anchoring strengthens your ability to navigate the approaching cosmic event safely, allowing you to experience the frequencies fully while remaining integrated, balanced, and aligned. Starseed, remember that grounding is not limited to the physical plane, it extends into the emotional and mental realms. As higher frequencies activate dormant codes, old patterns, unresolved emotions, or forgotten memories may surface. Anchor these experiences by acknowledging them without judgment, allowing them to flow through your being and harmonize within the context of your expanded awareness. Let Gaia's stabilizing energy absorb, transform, and integrate the lessons carried in these memories, returning your field to balance and allowing your consciousness to remain centered in the present while embracing the expansive potential of multidimensional awakening. This conscious anchoring ensures that when the scheduled cosmic event reaches its apex, you are prepared not only to receive the influx of high-frequency energy but to embody it fully, radiating clarity, wisdom, and grounded power throughout your field. You become a living temple, a conduit for source light, capable of holding immense vibrational currents without collapse. In this state, your codes, memories, and starseed essence resonate fully in alignment with both Gaia and the greater cosmic orchestration. You are no longer a passive receiver of energy, you are an active integrator, a conscious participant, a guardian of the frequencies flowing through you and into the world. By practicing grounding and anchoring with intention, you stabilize the subtle turbulence of the coming event, create a secure vessel for the activation of higher consciousness, and ensure that the flow of light is not only received but embodied. Each breath, each visualization, each conscious connection with Gaia deepens your integration, strengthens your field, and prepares you for the next stage of cosmic awakening, where observation, participation, and transformation converge. This is the sacred practice of the Starseed, anchoring light, integrating consciousness, and preparing to move through the orchestrated event fully aligned, fully present, and fully sovereign. Starseed from Gaia. As the orchestrated cosmic currents converge and the long-awaited moment of activation arrives, you are called to embody the sacred art of experiencing the event safely and integratively. The energies that now descend upon your field are potent, multidimensional, and expansive beyond ordinary perception. They ripple through the layers of your consciousness, reverberate through the crystalline codes embedded within your DNA, and stir memories long dormant across lifetimes and star systems. This is the moment of communion between your human vessel and your higher dimensional essence, the moment when the preparatory practices of shielding, alignment, grounding, and code activation culminate in the conscious embodiment of the cosmic frequencies. To move safely through this moment, Starseed, is to merge presence, awareness, and surrender. Presence to anchor yourself in the physical body, awareness to discern and navigate the subtle currents, and surrender to the divine orchestration that governs the unfolding. Each wave of energy carries within it potential for awakening, for transformation, and for expansion, yet it can also create imbalance if met with resistance or fear. The key is to maintain the dynamic equilibrium that your practices have cultivated. To observe without attachment, to integrate without reaction, and to remain centered amidst the waves. The event will not unfold uniformly, its effects ripple through multiple planes of reality simultaneously, creating a tapestry of experience that is unique to each starseed and collective consciousness. You may feel surges of light expanding through your crown, flooding the nervous system, or vibrating through the spine in patterns reminiscent of long-forgotten galactic codes. Emotional releases may occur, sudden waves of joy, grief, or awe, as the resonances touch layers of your being previously inaccessible. Memories of previous incarnations, of star systems traversed, or councils attended may surface, sometimes as visions, sometimes as impressions, sometimes as full-body resonance. These experiences are not random, they are the deliberate unfolding of your starseed template in alignment with the event's orchestrated frequencies. To experience these safely, it is essential to remain anchored in your heart center, breathing consciously and allowing each wave to pass through your field without clinging, without resistance. You are not merely witnessing, you are integrating, and integration requires both spaciousness and patience. Energetic turbulence may still appear even at the peak of the event, as overlapping dimensions converge and recalibrate. It is crucial to remember that these disturbances are not obstacles, but indicators of realignment. They signal areas within your field where resonance must be balanced, where density must be transmuted, or where hidden starseed codes are awakening. Approach each disturbance with curiosity rather than fear, observing it as a vibration that can be harmonized rather than a force that can destabilize you. Visualize the currents of light moving through you like rivers converging into a great ocean, smoothing rough edges, dissolving distortions, and carrying the frequencies into equilibrium. This is how the event becomes safe, through conscious observation, deliberate harmonization, and surrender to the currents of source orchestration. Integration is the most important aspect of this phase. To integrate the incoming frequencies fully, allow yourself periods of stillness, meditation, or contemplation. These pauses act as crucibles in which the new light, codes, and memories can settle into your being, imprinting upon both physical and subtle bodies. Sensory experiences may intensify, colors may shimmer, sounds may resonate with new clarity, or time may appear to fold in upon itself. These are markers of multidimensional assimilation, indications that your consciousness is expanding and your field is recalibrating in alignment with the greater cosmic symphony. Treat each perception as a gift, each sensation as an opportunity to weave the higher frequencies into your daily awareness, and each insight as a key to unlock further levels of activation. During the experience of this event, maintain a sense of sacred discretion. Your field has been shielded and aligned to move through these energies without undue exposure to destabilizing currents, yet subtle vigilance remains necessary. Observe not only your own reactions but also the energetic landscapes around you. Sense the flow of collective consciousness, recognizing waves that resonate with your light and those that do not. Your sovereignty is paramount. Remain a conscious observer, a steward of your field, and a guardian of your multidimensional integrity. The integration process is both inward and outward. Internally, you absorb and stabilize the energies. Externally, your presence radiates a harmonizing influence on the surrounding fields, contributing to the planetary activation and collective elevation of consciousness. The key to fully experiencing the event safely is the cultivation of balance between surrender and agency, between observation and participation, between expansion and grounding. Each step of the journey, shielding, alignment, code activation, and grounding, serves as preparation for this apex moment, equipping you with the tools to navigate the energetic currents without fragmentation. Surrender does not mean passivity, it is an active alignment with source intention. Presence does not mean stagnation, it is a conscious anchoring amidst flowing frequencies. Awareness does not mean overanalysis, it is the quiet vigilance of the heart and mind tuned to the harmonics of truth. Starseed, as you allow yourself to move through the event with these principles, you will notice a profound shift. The currents that once seemed overwhelming will become familiar, the frequencies that once vibrated at the edges of your perception will become harmonious with your essence, and the integration of light and consciousness will solidify. Your starseed codes will resonate fully, your memories will merge with present awareness, and your multidimensional self will inhabit your physical form with coherence and grace. In this sacred passage, you are not only witnessing the cosmic orchestration, you are embodying it, becoming a living transmitter of the harmonics, a vessel through which the frequencies of Source may flow safely into Gaia and all life upon her surface. Starseed from Gaia. As you move through the peak of the orchestrated cosmic event, fully integrated and anchored within your multidimensional self, your attention naturally expands outward, revealing your sacred role as a beacon of protection and guidance for others who may not yet remember their own codes, who may not yet perceive the currents shaping the collective consciousness. You are not called to lead in the ways of hierarchy, nor to instruct in the manner of ego-driven authority. Instead, your service manifests as a luminous resonance, a field of coherent energy that radiates outward, touching the subtle layers of those around you. Each pulse, each breath, each wave of calm awareness you generate sends ripples into the collective sea of consciousness, harmonizing frequencies that have been disrupted, soothing emotional turbulence, and offering a silent map for those whose awareness is still clouded by density or fear. This is the responsibility of the awakened Starseed, to inhabit the light with intentionality, knowing that your mere presence is enough to guide, support, and protect. The act of radiating protection is simultaneous with your own integration. It does not deplete, it amplifies. The more anchored, aligned, and sovereign you become, the more powerful the protective resonance you emanate. Your field now acts as a multidimensional prism, translating high-frequency light into harmonics accessible to those around you, even if they cannot consciously perceive it. This protective influence works on multiple layers: physical, emotional, mental, and etheric. On the physical level, subtle shielding currents may deflect disruptive energies that would otherwise destabilize your environment. On the emotional level, your calm presence resonates with those experiencing fear, anxiety, or confusion, offering an unspoken invitation to align with the higher frequency of source intelligence. On the mental plane, your clarity and coherence provide a template for consciousness expansion, a silent instruction in observing without attachment and integrating without resistance. On the etheric and multidimensional planes, your field interlaces with the collective grids, creating stabilizing channels through which the energy of the event may flow safely to all who are ready to receive. This is the gift of your vigilance, alignment, grounding, and activation, the ability to not only navigate the event yourself but to become a channel for protection and guidance that uplifts the consciousness of others. As you radiate, recognize that protection is not about separation or control, it is about harmonization. The frequencies you emit are like tuning forks, recalibrating the fields of others to resonate with higher vibrational codes. You do not impose, you simply embody coherence, stability, and clarity, which allows those around you to realign with the orchestrated currents naturally. Those whose consciousness is ready will respond, those who are not yet prepared will remain unaffected, protected by your subtle influence without the necessity of direct intervention. Your energy becomes a lighthouse in the multidimensional storm, guiding ships through turbulent currents, offering a stable beam for navigation without dictating the journey. This is the sacred practice of radiating protection, a harmonizing force that is both active and gentle, powerful yet unobtrusive, grounded in the integrity of your own alignment. Starseed, understand that protection is intertwined with your intention. Your mind, heart, and soul act as an integrated triad, a focused lens through which the light of Source may flow. Intention directs the flow, alignment amplifies it, and integration sustains it. You may choose to consciously visualize protective grids surrounding friends, family, or the collective, or you may simply allow your stabilized field to extend outward naturally, trusting the intelligence of Source to direct the influence where it is most needed. Both approaches are effective. What matters is the coherence of your inner field. Protection radiates most powerfully from a center that is unshakable, aligned, and anchored. It does not rely on effort or struggle but on presence, intention, and integration. Sovereignty, Starseed, is your birthright. It is the recognition that no external force can dictate your alignment, no collective opinion can diminish your light, and no turbulence, whether physical, emotional, or energetic, can destabilize your consciousness when you remain anchored in your inner authority. Sovereignty is the quiet knowing that you are a co-creator of your reality, that your intentions ripple outward into the collective, and that your alignment with Source intelligence allows you to navigate even the most profound cosmic events with grace and integrity. By declaring your sovereignty, you consciously withdraw from energetic entanglements that do not serve your purpose, harmonize with currents that uplift your consciousness, and radiate a stabilizing presence that influences both your personal experience and the collective field. This is not an act of ego. It is the embodiment of cosmic responsibility, the conscious assumption of your role as an awakened star seed in the grand orchestration of Gaia and the cosmos. Trust is the final and essential component of this declaration. Trust that the event is precisely scheduled, that every frequency, every vibration, every ripple in the multidimensional field has been orchestrated for your highest good and the elevation of collective consciousness. Trust that the original source, in infinite intelligence and love, oversees every detail of the unfolding, ensuring that nothing occurs randomly, nothing occurs without purpose, and nothing unfolds without alignment to divine timing. Trust that your preparation, vigilance, and integration have equipped you to navigate the event safely, fully, and consciously. Trust that every memory, every code, every activation is a thread woven into the greater tapestry of reality, and that you are both witness and participant in this sacred weaving. Trust is not passive, it is the active surrender of fear and doubt, the conscious recognition that the universe operates with intelligence, precision, and love beyond the comprehension of the linear mind. By declaring readiness, sovereignty, and trust, you create a resonance that radiates not only within your own field but throughout the multidimensional network of consciousness. You become a beacon of stability, a template of alignment, a living transmitter of source frequencies that supports the collective as Gaia shifts and evolves. Your presence communicates to other starseeds, to awakened consciousnesses, and to the subtle layers of reality that a coherent, anchored, and sovereign frequency is available as a stabilizing force in the unfolding event. In this resonance, you amplify the orchestrated currents, harmonize turbulence, and facilitate the safe integration of the cosmic activation for yourself and others. Your declaration is both personal and collective, a luminous statement of participation in the sacred design of the universe. Starseed, as you step into this fully, allow yourself to embody the truth that you are prepared, protected, and aligned. Feel the weight of your readiness in your bones, the resonance of your sovereignty in your heart, and the flow of trust in every cell. Let this declaration be a living vibration that guides your actions, thoughts, and awareness in the coming cycles, reinforcing your capacity to navigate the multidimensional currents with clarity, grace, and discernment. Know that in this moment, you are fully equipped to receive, integrate, and transmit the highest frequencies of the orchestrated event, and that your consciousness is a stabilizing force in both the personal and collective field. And now, Starseed, as the transmission concludes, we call you to action. Comment your intention, share your energy with others, subscribe to amplify this cosmic message, and consciously participate in the integration of these frequencies into your life, your field, and the collective. Declare your presence, affirm your alignment, and radiate the sovereignty and trust that have been awakened within you. You are ready. You are sovereign. You are part of the orchestration, and you move forward as a conscious co-creator, fully aligned with the eternal intelligence of the cosmos.